Pod Sound School presents Content Jefe, the podcast that helps online business owners make better content and more money. Let's Jefe up. Hello, amigo, amigazo, Content Jefe. Welcome to the Content Jefe podcast, brought to you by the Pod Sound School. I'm Veronica.
I'm Studio Steve. And in this podcast, we're obsessed with helping you to make better content and more money.
In this episode, we're going to be talking about going viral with your content.
Yes. And is it necessary? Is it something you need to chase?
Is that something that you need to be concerned about?
Is it going to hurt you if you go viral?
Is it going to help you?
We're going to talk all things viral.
All things viral.
And we got a lot to cover, so we better get started.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Look at you. You're all festive.
You're festive too.
We're ready for summer, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to go have some lime and some coconut and shake it all up right after this. It's the dead heat of summer.
It is. It is so
in
hot.
North Carolina.
It is very hot.
And a big pet peeve of many podcast listeners is when the hosts take too long talking about how their week was before they just get to the meat of the episode.
But we
Veronica.
don't care. This is our podcast, and we are allowed to share about things.
Are we? Though?
Yes, we're allowed to share about things.
Wouldn't you rather us just cut
Let
to
me
the
just
chase and get
say
to
that
the
I
meat?
feel very good in this dress.
I know. And, it's too bad that for those of you who are just listening to this podcast, this is a video podcast. Did you know that? You could come check us out on Spotify or YouTube to see Veronica's green dress that she's talking about.
Yeah, please come check me out, because this dress, I'm always dressing in like neutral colors, like very boring colors.
Uh-huh.
And you brought it to my attention the other day. Oh, you always wear black.
Yeah.
So when I got this dress, I got you in mine.
Mm-hmm. And I got you a phone case that's pink with a flower on it, which is totally away from your personality. Just try new things,
Try new things.
So here we are in this episode, and we're talking about going viral. And I love this topic. This is going to be really fun because I think it's so easy to become overwhelmed and discouraged.
Absolutely.
When we're putting together our content, when we're trying to figure out what is the best kind of content to post, which episodes we should record, which videos we should put onto YouTube. And I know myself personally, every time I sit down to do keyword research and topic research on YouTube specifically, I feel like giving up and never getting back onto the platform ever again. And the imposter syndrome kicks in, all those other syndromes, those fancy syndromes kick in, and you start thinking, well, I don't need to put this content out there if they've already done it better than I can do it. And, it just, what is this even worth? And then it can even feel more awkward, and you feel less like yourself and like you're pretending more, and all these identity crises happen.
Yeah.
None of that happens to you, though.
No. I think I am the opposite. I like to watch videos and watch the content that other creators are doing, so I can do it better. So I can get inspiration, so we can collaborate with that creator.
Yeah.
So I see it from the perspective of marketing instead of comparing yourself. But I can see that. Happens. And this is something that we do a lot here before we create our content. We are total geeks when it comes to SEO, when it comes to keywords. Mm-hmm. We do it for our content, and we've seen amazing results with incorporating SEO strategies with our content, and we teach that to our students too. Like, you just have to see what's trending. You don't want to go and seek those keywords that are highly searched, so you can get that extra boost on those platforms, and you can get more views, and you can get more followers, and you can get just a lot of people in your funnels, and you can sell more products and services and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because marketing is all about catching attention,
It's all about catching attention, and SEO is free. SEO is something that you can start doing like right now. You don't have to pay anything. You can start optimizing your content for searched on any platform.
And it is something that you will need to do more than likely if you want to predict or try or attempt to go viral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have an experience too with one of our videos on YouTube. And when we are talking about going viral, it's just that one video, that one piece of content that it's getting a lot of likes, that is getting a lot of plays, that is getting a lot of traction. Like, should you seek that with your content, or is it mandatory for you to have something like that to start seeing some results in your business?
Yeah, and how much time and effort do you have to put into trying to formulate and be strategic with your content to try to go viral? Or are the videos that you put on either YouTube or on TikTok or the podcast episodes, is it just kind of like luck which one winds up going viral? To what degree can you control it, and to what degree can you actually go after it? And I'd say to a big degree, you can actually go after it. And with YouTube, and specifically with YouTube, it's all about your title and your thumbnail. And that's how you're going to really go after that viral video. And you think about what would make millions of people click on this thing. And then once they've clicked on it, how do I also give them the reason they clicked on it? With TikTok, it's about the hook, the first second, the second from 0 to 1. And how can I fill in this hook that's going to make people watch this whole 30-second video a few times and then probably even share it with their friend? And so if you're thinking about how can I make this thing shareable, how can I make this piece of content hit on all of the, I like to call them algorithmic gold stars, then that's how you're going to go after something viral. But that also happens to be how you're just going to be smart and strategic with optimizing your content anyway. And I think the big thing here to have in mind is to prepare to go viral, right?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. And I see this on TikTok a lot because we're getting into TikTok, and we've been posting regularly on TikTok. And I see these creators with videos going viral, and the video doesn't have to do anything with what they do. It's just a dance. It just so happens that the algorithm picked it up, and now they are kind of forced to get into that and to share more of that kind of content that it has nothing to do with what they do or with what they sell. So one of the things that I would advise you to do is just be mindful of the things that you need to have in place before you go viral. You don't want to go viral with a piece of content that is not going to do anything for you. You want to make sure that it has calls to action or calls to action.
Calls to action or call to actions?
Call to actions. CTAs.
I think I like the first one
better. A lot of CTAs sending people to the links that will take them to your funnel and ultimately becoming a customer or a client or buying anything from you. Also, make sure that in that piece of content, if it has the potential of going viral, that you identify yourself, identify what you do, identify what your business does, because that's super important too. You don't want a piece of content going viral with you not giving your business the spotlight.
Mm-hmm. And on TikTok, that can be pretty tricky because it usually just has to be one sentence or 5 words. Mm-hmm. So it could be follow me for more tips, or comment or share this with your so-and-so type of people. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm interrupting the episode for a little announcement. You know you have to create content to attract more prospects online, but the whole thing seems daunting and too much to figure it out on your own. Which social media platform should I choose? Should I start making videos for IG Reels, TikTok, or YouTube? What skills do I need to learn? What equipment do I need? Or maybe you're considering starting a podcast for your business. And if any of that's the case, we want to invite you to sign up for the waitlist for Smart and Simple Podcasting. It's our first coaching program where we, the Pod Sound School, will be teaching you how to create and launch a professional podcast from scratch. Content marketing, so your content is a lead generation machine for your business, and different ways to maximize every time you record so you can create micro pieces of content that will go on different social media platforms. We'll be holding your hand through the whole process, meeting weekly with you, making sure that you're not getting left behind. We'll be teaching students and clients about podcast and video production and marketing for 4 years. Our approach to teaching is straightforward, innovative, and fun. So hurry up and go to podcastingsmart.com/waitlist to sign up, or find the link in the description of this episode. Stop working so hard on your content. Make your content work for you. Now back to the episode.
In an example of our most viral video on YouTube, it's a video where we teach people how to start a podcast on their smartphone, which we knew going into it. We did a lot of keyword research. We knew we were going to target that keyword because not only was it highly searched for, but it was one that TubeBuddy, which is a tool that we use for keyword research. Mm-hmm.
We're going to leave the link for that tool here in the description of this video.
We actually have an affiliation with TubeBuddy, so make sure to click on our link and you can try out TubeBuddy for free. They also have a discount for any YouTube channel under 1,000 subscribers, and it's a must-have tool. It will really help you grow your YouTube channel. And the keyword research tool in it is amazing. And in that tool, we knew that how to start a podcast using your phone was going to be a big one, and that a ton of people searched for it, and we could rank for it. And so we had the foresight, even in the early days back then, to add a call to action. And not only that, but to add a lead magnet into it. And so we had a freebie that we created. It's the Jumpstart podcast freebie that we've given out thousands and thousands of those freebies. Like 10,000 or more of those freebies have been downloaded because of this video. And in return, we've received those email addresses, and we still send emails to those people. And we've also sold a lot of our courses to the people from that video. But because that video was about podcasting on a smartphone, it attracted the people who want the cheap, free, and easy. And YouTube kind of is as a lot of that, is the people who want the cheap, free, and easy.
Yeah, so from getting people to learning how they can podcast for free on their phones, to get them to become a lead and ultimately buying our course, that was a big jump.
Yeah,
because somebody, like Steven said, like somebody searching on YouTube how to start a podcast for free on your smartphone is not going to be interested in investing money in learning how to podcast professionally for their business.
Yeah, both in the equipment that it's going to take and in the cost of the online
So
course.
the conversion hasn't been...
The conversions from that video were very, very low.
Very, very low.
On the other hand, if you compare that video that has 500,000 views and you compare it to one of our videos that's more centered and focused on small business owners or content creation or content creators or online business owners, we don't have to see nearly as many views because of the higher conversion rate. People who are actually interested in investing money in their business and see podcasting for what it is the must-have marketing implementation for your business. So the whole point that we're making here with that example is that you actually don't need to go viral at all to attract qualified leads. And in most cases, the viral videos aren't going to really be the ones that are going to convert a lot of high quality leads to you, unless for some reason you're selling something that's super cheap and easy and quick. So if you have a $9 course or a $14 ebook, then go viral with the keywords that you know everyone's searching for. And a tip for that on YouTube, quick hot tip. Oh, those chanclas you can't pull off and hit me with.
No.
The quick hot tip is a picture of a female crying as a thumbnail will go viral. It's sickening, but it's true. And then also pictures of money perform really well. So if you want to go get like $20, $100 bills and do this and
quick money making scheme.
Quick money making schemes, any fancy new get rich quick, how to make $1,000 in a month, how to make $10,000 in a month. Any of that kind of stuff is going to give you vast viral potential. Also with this tool TubeBuddy, you can see what's trending. So if you happen to have a hot take or an input on any of these trending topics, so when Will Smith slaps somebody, or when J-Lo and Shakira offend the nation, or whatever it is, you can jump on that real quick, and they call that trend hacking. And you can trend hack, but again, you trend hack for what? For the exposure, for the attention. That's good. That's part of marketing.
But then what are you going to do with that attention?
What are you going to do with that attention?
That's the important thing.
That's really what we want you to think about with this conversation.
Mm-hmm. That you have something in place when that piece of content is going to go viral.
Yeah.
And that the piece of content that is going to make you go viral is because it's highly targeted to your niche, and those people will come in flocks.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Will be flocking down your
river.
Down your river. No, flocking down the river.
I don't know.
Flocking down your
Well, I guess
funnels.
if they were on a raft.
We'll be flocking.
They flock down the
funnels.
Yes. Those people, they will come in hordes. And it's really good because...
I can't say that word.
Hordes?
Yeah, no.
Try saying it.
No.
It sounds like horrors, doesn't it? Ooh, that's not good. Cut it out. So anyway, to finish and to summarize and to put it all into a nice little chunk for you here, the attempt to go viral is less important than the attempt to highly optimize and be highly strategic with your content and be consistent and always add a call to action and always ask yourself, what am I doing with this piece of content? Am I is this piece of content only to grow on this platform? Then your call to action would be subscribe, follow, make the algorithm happy, give me gold stars, algorithm gold stars. Or is this to get people to give me their email address to download a freebie so that I can start hitting them with some targeted emails and try to get them interested in coming to a webinar, try to get them interested in purchasing something from me. You can even do both in one video, because the reason it's more important to be strategic is you can chase the viral train and you really never know. There is always an element of luck or of just the right situation. People happen to be searching for the right thing at the right time. Sometimes on TikTok, it's because you just posted at the right time, or because, you're hitting on a trending topic that you didn't even mean to hit on. And so if you're consistent on any one of these platforms, either TikTok, Instagram, Reels, or YouTube, for a long enough time, it's just a ticking time bomb. Eventually, one of your videos, if you're optimizing them right, and if you're packing in a little keyword research, and you're really thinking in terms of, what makes people click and what makes people stay, and audience retention, and what makes content that's going to attract a lot of people and then also keep them there once you get their attention, it's only a matter of time. You're going to go viral.
It's a very strategic piece of content. Also, you may choose to pass on a trend because it doesn't fit your brand or the brand that you're building online. And that's okay. You don't have to be hopping trend to trend, from trend to train.
Yeah, no.
Hopping on the trend train.
Yeah,
Oof.
The trend train.
The trend train. You don't have to do that.
You don't.
Like, I remember when this whole thing of Clubhouse and everybody was doing Clubhouse, and I was like, I had FOMO big time.
Yeah,
like, oh my gosh, do we need to be on Clubhouse? I think I participated.
We jumped in a couple Clubhouse stages, and it was
even though like we just
and
didn't see the value in it, like really.
No, but I mean, and there was a lot of value in it. It was fun. And it was kind of replacing maybe the way you would get together at these conventions or something, that because of COVID you weren't allowed to do. But now Clubhouse is sort of...
But it wasn't our personality. It wasn't our thing. We had a lot of things going on at the same time. So you need to be smart with your content.
Yeah, and strategic. And you don't... In fact, jumping on every new trend and every new platform may wear you thin. It's better to do things in a strategic way of experimentation, or in sets. So for this many months, I'm going to put this many videos on this platform and collect data. I'm going to run this many videos on that platform through cycling through my content pillars, and have all of these things in mind, and try to be authentic and fun and myself to the best of my abilities, and learn as I go along, and so that I'm not overacting or over all of the elements that go into it.
Yeah, definitely.
You really have to start practicing. And sometimes it's different for everyone. And some people have to put a ton of content on a platform before they go viral, or before they really see the fruits of their labor. Other people put 2 damn videos and they go viral. So just get on there and play around with it and have fun. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, bug Veronica on Instagram. She lives for that.
At Pod Sounds School.
At Pod Sounds School. She lives for that. She loves...
I'm always on Instagram.
Talking to people on Instagram. And you can find me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter 3 times a day when I use the bathroom.
Yes.
So if you want to come spend some private time that
How
my
many
family...
times a day?
At least 3 times a day, because that's what a healthy human...
Por favor.
A healthy human...
He's always in the bathroom.
Look,
you're always in the bathroom.
Is my sacred time. And
like, could you please comment and let me know if that's normal? Because
how many people who are on Twitter...
Can somebody let me know? Like,
how many people who are on Twitter do you
men
think...
out there, would you please let me know?
Let me know, men out there, if you are on Twitter while you're in the bathroom. I feel like that's not talked about enough. We're all taking a dump when we're on Twitter, and I know it. Okay, well, until next time.
Jefe up, and don't forget to share this episode with a friend or with a fellow content creator or business owner. We love you.
See you next time.